All doing tea, yes, and so Bio Higher All Sports GHL YouTube once again. Like I say, thank you very much. So who enjoy what Darama subscribing if you are new here now subscribe to me so that you get notification anytime I be posting. And of course, you know, so this is your usual back to back to back to back. Latest boss updates. You won't comment them in some of those. Whoa, part 1, part 2, part 3, probably might come. Yes, I say Barcelona. Maybe I'm sure. Okay, I said 3 days ago, maybe catch out say Barcelona. Champions League pre-match conference. It was supposed to be Frankie De Jong, any the coach, and later by Gerard Martin. Maybe catch out some penny for changes. Barca for say, Dio Ochusu Obia Okwatna say a press conference and your coach no. Almost say Omwana a deco. The sporting director in the choose na yebisa de komonso so department say densi and almost sa Frankie De Jong Eddie Gerard Martin na ho. Now I am being told say de komo say it was deliberate. Omwane decided say dabi yema Gerard Martin ko esan so say boy no nan saying omoma ball as a center back ne performance no aso eni yepa into a reward to omo reward no. Say he's been performing very well. He's been disciplined in recent times. A coach, Eman Abbas, a center back, now some more rewarded. Normally, Bejinan Central for him, now omu projects no kakra into a decision. Deku eteki just to reward apparently Gerard Martin into Pamchow. It is what it is. Say and Barcelona for Enso Eka. A very interesting say. Two of Manchester United legends, Paul Scholes. Nicky Bats, Omunina, and Omunkomani Nina said, Kobe Menu say Hannah Bequa, on free club with Munko Chelsea. Just say, I am a one. Nicky Crampody also, boy, no feel said, the Akeka Kono, Omugu boy, they didn't want that on Pierre Crow, Benya Crank on free England, what they said Chelsea for bar, I was so oko, post course dear, or so on a dear, on Casa boy, and free England and co. Or say football, the my boy, they say. Say Chelsea for ba na boy ne friend say Chelsea for abo na me postcodes to me for so chese on train Rebecca chese master ko ball ma Chelsea it sounds say Chelsea for agada young players osusu say omo dachi ye pa into postcodes no say na Kobe Menu nkofo no be ye odia quickly or say entwen so kra tutrumika na kobo ball enso e wo Chelsea make Chelsea seven mu say Chelsea enso any Atlanta na airport Champions League and of course me no can say camp war aye de brutal Chelsea camp. Well, let me first of all get you the players what Chelsea camp. Chelsea the 3 goalkeepers and the 2 quite Jorgensen, Marek, Robert Sanchez defenders, Josh Echampon, Tosin Adarabiayo, Benoit Bediasol, Trevor Chalobah, Marco Curiella, Wesley Fofana, Malo Gosto, Gerard Hato, Reece James, midfielders, Buonanotte, Moise Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Andre Santos. Afei any more for no Ganacho, George Tarek, and I said Tarek George, Jamie Giddens, Magiu, Afe Pedro Neto, Pedro, and a Joao, and a extra way a squad. Chelsea for Enzo Eddie Etuquine. Ye ko bisa Enzo Mariska say, James ne Wesley for fun on my squad. No. Doesn't mean say, or me start the game no na. And I say, Omunina ka squad no nti say also possibilities of best start no e wo ho nemom some best start the game from the beginning to the end there or say ontimi enter because ye bedru a e was say omo analyze the situation ye pa say just like the players the so be pra he needs to find solution or say for example Liam Delap Oniwa Sisia. Of course, there are lots of players who can also equally play that position. Say Ekobase one selected Ray James to crown for final crown. Of course, Chelsea and so players on bet me. I want to be okay. I then a Copama titru. Leander lab the enemy so now Betsy Ehine. Now Copama so I then went to Quairos. A part of the process. Say you say Copama no. Omon person game every 2 or 3 days bia what I say I was so protected no nti enu tina se Kopama enko stage o say Liam Delap de na no all kasa no so anka say Liam Delap wenya serious fracture but also so ontimi nka the exact time Liam Delap ebeba also we pra. But the exact time no ontimi nka. Nemom osenkofo be gina no sibone se wakoka se boy ni serious fracture se dabi wankasa. And also so ontimi nka the exact time Liam Delap enso ebeba nom so okay we drew Italy na we sisi a woni Atlanta na ebebo na dear pa na wafi Italy when us wafi Italy papa or say Italy for nuane or say wafi pa so no say o mra England wa onwa Italian food or so no ni habi ba ko pa aduane no say ye no anuane or say the passion otimi no aduane sabato so ba ya na say coach na dwumanti on shada any time or so no or peduane pa into bia he loves to cook around him okay yanka Italian Serie A no so wasam enka ne na wonim Italian Serie A enei nso sunya ben ene wom and also nyema bebre asesa also recently crash or share Italian Serie A won say clubs ne bi esunya nyema bebre e de fi Italian Serie A or say for example Atlanta team no a Gasperini ehye no also pesa nkofo be ombesa obeka se nkofo are copying, our people are copying, or so kasa. That's why I show disrespect. But say people are playing in a similar way. Na Gasperini, and then they also Gasperini, Salah, and it's also Italian serious to say, now saying, I'm on for Bob Bonnie Bibri, and I'm so key, Coach Enzo. This is saying, Raheem Sterling. That in one day, Raheem Sterling, I dream Bessie with him. Say, be a over concert, that's how they need to Chelsea team with one. Well, what is a coach? Hey, what's I say? And also, Sterling, the bits me can say Sterling, a Chelsea player. And also, Yamian to my January, so anxious cry, Eba. Na, Yabuche, it's some January. Anything can happen. I'm saying, it's the cinema, anything can happen in January. Then I just say, Yan train, say January, ni draw, not much Raheem Sterling, Quayana. I've got the American idea, and I just say, we are heading towards that area. Christian Kivu Inter Milan for coach. Nah, I think one of the coaches as they say we improve or by Inter Milan one start here. Bisa no say and saying statistics via about expected goals. Only Liverpool for nyina no senkamu dim expected goals so anka say say goals bebre. And I say on the statistics and also so or says expected goals are or say omutimi convert sa chances into goal. Inti no on be sudden ni be cause our statistics no so it's say board on idea ihe ye panom so say Liverpool a no gbegbe say Liverpool form da form tam inti say we dey agbena we take advantage and I say look debi o share Liverpool form one and non kire say say o stress edwin say any team no e betimi a share Liverpool so say no crema the trip or say Liverpool players are capable of turning things around. Omo good squad ni betimi compete age niam bebre enti den enti na we so ohwe say the fact say Liverpool struggle no akasa ai enti no okwa akwahye omo so dabi onye sadien ena sadien so enko ni trimu da ena so okay yate na the sound down freeze ene Damian still no one omo ntimi mo Liverpool game no ana and also still these guys are out or still no omo out unfortunately or say eche nemum yanka crank across say Damian die was starting a recovery and now face so dem phrase so afei na was starting gym nti yenya abotre ne yenhwe abia or say in games ahead you know these two players will be available and I'm saying training back will be say Mohamed Salah any Liverpool in Sansam no what's na also so do anu tumu saying more of a crown Salah when two kwan ja ball no on be Inter Milan any Liverpool game no be and also obi enim de Salah it's me e football mu obi enim Salah qualities but I say ono enye no concern back kra say afei no ba ba dwendwen Liverpool ne Salah ho dabi o say de hia no eye de de nanim Liverpool team no omo ya available a omo ne Inter Milan de bebo no eno ene ne concern enye nsansem bibiri say kwa akwadwen Liverpool ho and I'm so okay last one ye misaw na ana slot so who ne saying and also no dey opeso concentrate e wo the game no obebo na msi kache onye wadwen so obekasa gina nchen ye movie on na yengo nkomo foforo kakra Rafael Paladinho Atlanta for coach obere Chelsea na ebo o say enano the team elusu to Verona o say ade a wakache ne place ne eni wo kwan sa results ni esi biel e Atlanta football mu say Atlanta bobo na mo hwa nyame anim na Verona obi anim so Atlanta be Verona na omoma Verona hye omo 3-1 so catch place ne say saa de no ene kwan say bi na o say place ne enyu su saa result no na omofa ehun abufo emo Chelsea game no omo de ehun abufo ebo Chelsea game no mu wini a ebeye game omo team dey ready omo self to the to the Atlanta supporters into say omo use Chelsea game no as a redemption game ni ehwe de betimi esi well I know ensem a Paladino nti krache well suit to Hellas Verona Chelsea now they be pacify ho ari asam nie din Helson de metena say de ntia nansen mu no and we pra yese ne 9 no doctors for them say was suffer overload inti enunti na just still na yentene ka overload so de ne dro kese pa ya homgye inti I was so gina home bebre what say me pam chow na FA Cup third draw no e buy inti mama hwan kese for ne ewom ne move and yenye story Tottenham versus Aston Villa tough game. Wow. Manchester City versus Exeter. Charlton versus Chelsea. Hey, and the City ne Chelsea win a good draw. West Ham ne QPR. Okay. Fulham Middlesbrough. Everton Sunderland. Liverpool Barnsley. Yeah. Burnley enemy war. Norwich enemy also. Something will be a woman there. I think say Uncle Zafon. I think say we've mentioned a few of them. So third round I don't see brave, but just so you know, Charlton, Chelsea, what do you draw no dorsum. I think say yenye kakra me pese beche one side and the story so dorso pa. Mama Josko Guardiola na ye monkomo. Josko Guardiola say Manchester City just 2 points behind Arsenal. Or say omu feel say now they are getting closer to the top. Or say I was so omu build on sa motivation way nobody pushing for the league title so say senior na be bia no moda and say 2 points the more they push the more no bet me and so arch there and no sounds okay na no na motivate mo and na no e ma mo chef Sunderland 3-0 no na and on say time na no mo ba be warm up no sa time no no mo say Aston Villa for as a last minute goal against Manchester City into so o mo say no and omu sa game na ka so mu nyina start so mu di hu komo say mo she Sunderland what so say if it enekwe every single game is very important to Manchester City well and someone and also efi eho enso eba well let's move on here manko omo afofo enso ekakra Neymar Sama catch us a season aba na we afa na Neymar ebenya abotre na wasa no ho yare so wakwa hu Dr. Eduardo na dodo na friend Dr. Miracle ono oye expert papa you wakwa na China crowd wakwa but basically Brazil plays sanka dodo na ono na hwe omo ware David Luiz Marquinhos just basically ono anti papa no ebenya abotre na wahwe because papa na hye ne boss say sa first nkofo nsam no mo kan say bi obetini fia chair bi a 3 month 4 month no se dabi obeying less than that inti benya abotre na ya hwe say the doctor they can so betimi aye ana so say inti ya betwan na fe the baby bia na e wan sam e dey bam told say Umar Mamush say wa engage the girlfriend is say the official Umar Mamush and the girlfriend no and so official come anyway let's move on after yemon come for Chelsea Giovanni Quinda makwada na modern fa motor no Sports Lisbon we san so Jan was next year na waba Giovanni Quinda matter say we pra 2 months he will be out Quinda one fine player akwada we oba na so timi adapt well the master obebo no brutal because onibo ne bo and fend the agro onibo ne bo pa Giovanni Quinda and a slots and I'm so papa inti and Mo Salah and some your kan yi and also also to an extent let me quote him to an extent it was surprise to me when I heard he gave such comment. The and now chem say no kwasem e wo mu ni say na o a bit surprised kakra Say Mo Salah ekwa kan saa asɛm no nso ɛwɔ no bisan okay nti mu yɛ den na mo ka che Mo Salah say akwantuo no mo kɔ Inter Milan no onko bi no so we dey say just simple communication so man kasa nkyerɛ and one so mo inform me say dabi omo ma no nkɔ Inter Milan game no nti ɛho asɛm no and I'm so okay Salah kasa no or refer say mo throw no under the bus na ɛno no ɛyɛ wo ɛna wo yɛ saa de na say team Liverpool na yɛ saa de no I'll say the only one who can answer this question is Mo Salah. It's also Salah they can ask him. And you're so thrown under the bus. No Salah nem rabon saying na ombe church. What else? And sounds okay. It's say dear singing no Salah ba obejina wa we two na. And also no OGDA or a firm believer of a player who can, of course, who play a BI irrespective of what you do, you can still return. What I say, a reaction. A Jew obey send an in a bit me, but on your beer or hold grudges be breed, may send it to be breeze. What I say, I know, and someone, Papa, so eka. Say, Johnny Bakubi son say, Papa, one some year working, come on the crutch. Salah won the last game at the Ama Liverpool, and also or no. Only clue be about so on century question that will be sent us. I have no clue. I cannot answer this question at the moment. Papa, you cannot answer this question at the moment. Then I said, if there's a firm belief that you can let him return. I said, and once I said, Debbie, he will return. So many Salah crab updates can cry what they say. Maybe I catch us and no meeting, you know what they concluded on and say. Two parties ni nyina be nkakra sama season na aba na wiye. Now this morning may sound so it's from Liverpool sources to say almost say offer be eba and this game it goes to Saudi or so offer be ba na say offer ni offer e be blow Liverpool of their chair. They are willing to let him go. Into though they've resolved the issue, say he will stay. Neighbors so offer be banner offer near too good. I want me enka here. And idiot, omni option bia. Omit me jai amanako. Asemu. And then some chop out ni ba could be sa coach. They say, asan for say utumi no. Ya jidi free winsem and also no unfili any bits of we be cramp say kofe obi beso adamine ni authority and say aji to me no and so edi a free nsem o say david sansam no enye no krekra what say ono dey say he's doing the right thing ade ba ko say na e ha ne say Salah ekọ nsanchirofo enim ekọ kan scientist o say we a player na say what grievances be na wan be kan anchire no now concentrate enim now bekasa and no so nti as I saw no so concentrate for na ewo and so ekọ church ni nsem eho and I say as I know a bit disappointed in Mohamed Salah we and I say Federico Chiesa still on one or say Chiesa eyare and according Gapo so or say we prakakra he will be out for a few weeks into enim the number of weeks are on so will return Anyway, and I'm saying Chiesa no come no crutch. They say Italian national team for no. Omun your best friend, but that's also my name mo ni bi. They say no cream puntina. Italian national team no. Say be friend Chiesa man work up possibly say it crab qualify. I mean him qualification no crack keke. Omo ma Chiesa be bobi. Also man Chiesa mbobo ni bi Liverpool. No crack ho bi. Any young friend. And also ono say player be friend one national team. Say player England ni o. Say oye Holland ni o. So ye Italian ni o say ono oni hutumi o into ono so ntem mo nsanchiro for na say denti ana mo de be hye ne say ono na enkohwehwe ana say ono na embeka Italian national team asem onko ye adwuma Gattuso ye na onka nche Gattuso de enti a onfa Federico Chiesa o say ne de sa question de osre ne de mu a ye fa question in fan to be reason say ono ontimi answer sa question no eno and some ana slot and no question and answers ni nyina slot Salah. Hey abro Aiden Haven Manchester United defender and I say ono na kuma mu ni nyina na wo say onya betre esan say o say coach ne agine di tina say so nya abotre na working very hard say one day coach gina ogine di no obenya opportunity na wabebo ball e dey ama Manchester United so only problem be the coach ne beka no e no so san say ogidie say so nya abotre e de ma coach no so ebe man more opportunities ama no so etimi abobi well mame Ruben Amorim ne ye bonkomo o say game no start here right from the first minute against Wolverhampton 200 so say game no start here no who say game we die base bia Manchester United ebe wini but on Saturday ba ko na e ha na say the players no almost go now when everything seemed to be cruising yeah kwa no mama opponents abehye na opponents again confidence also Saturday na e was some we no rectify into on the players no call half time dressing room no o ka catch them say derby also players no cry e decide say derby Saturday no man nsi nti omo no makwa 10 results no and so in favor of Manchester United and I'm so okay yati na akwada afa na aiding heaven say go for bona baso wa na omo akwada opportunities e ma na ibo no so hwe ono obetimi di nsesi na ibo say aiding heaven or great future pa sa akwada na dachi esun ye pa na oyobia he works very very hard and moreover no say or adapt to the central defensive role no into say so far no very happy with the performance of Aiden Haven. Also so far the performance has been very very good. And I'll say there are lots of things that will set team Manchester United improve, but I'll say those things he's working on it in kakra no Mr. Sanamatis delete da ben and all return also on the or caso with me at the day and the atoso say ene ochina ebia next week na Matis delete every return also no boss so on to me entry. And I'm so okay. Mason Mount on the performance, so own the performance saying, and also Mount or great quality. Was a Mount a midfielder, or bet me defend it, or bet me attack it. Just say, or bet me a BBA be into a honorary responsibility. Say, or take good care of Mason Mount, or protect Mason Mount. Some say, or yeah, player. Or lots of quality, say, or stay fitter, BBA and so be okay, and it's okay. Yet, or players not air Afcon, Ahmad. Mazurai Mbuemo no says on my ball game against Bournemouth and I'll say Manchester United and paying for and then national teams no edin komo catch them say omo per few days be at the account nanka boys need to feature against Bournemouth nkomo wie ya nanka omo so aba Afcon into so omo nyine take decision yet into all train the decision that will arise from the meeting between the Manchester United management and that of the national teams into the same community. The outcome of that meeting. Well, and some Ruben Amorim and so Messi Mount to say system na Manchester United ebo or no onim sa system ni ye say sorry about similar system with Chelsea. Into our system now so say onim when to drop deep, when to attack, when to hold the line. Or say sanya mani na onim ni na into no any problem cry and na adaptation any difficult and farm especially with this kind of system almost so airborne and no somebody be a Mason Mount and so air Mason Mount needs to stay fit. That's the most important thing we are and so air master Mount anyway. Marcus Thuram, a striker Edema Inter Milan, and almost one down for yenim, and say, Ibrahima Konate says, one and an equacobo, and also Konate, Omumi, no Mudinko, Papa, so Konate. Most times they are having a convo, but I say game, a very great, competition between Omumi, Ain't already mo yami aduba game no draw yen hwe ona na down for no sisa battle na be hwe de o so betimi wini ana nsentwe ni bi san say physically we are fit na kamu ne krefa kire and I say I feel good but okay we no say na the reality ni say afi no fi injury di aba inti say ne 100% say na nka ne yesi nim no say afi no fi injury di aba inti eyan kakra ana nsentwe ni ba ko bi san say top 5 strikers e wo wi ase ubebo din e de aka ho ana o say dabi o say at the moment the okaso top 5 strikers e wo wi ase ho ana oboa o say ene de dabi onka ho intene de afei e na person fitness ne ba na opushi erasa top 5 no mo am so okay na woni Christian Kivu Muntemu at saying because Nano and Kivu be taking over the job. So far, he seems to be working very hard. And also the fact of Christian Kivu, while Bob Bonnie be paying. Or a former footballer, say players now says a players go through difficult times. Or the players I say if they are happy, he understand them. It also cry alone. When such a coach a boy because he understands you very well. It's also okay. So far, Christian Kivu has been excellent. Only any so the Christian Kivu and so Pano sounds okay. The game itself so when Liverpool how prepared and Inter Milan plays in the and also it's me say Liverpool one of the best sides and what Europe at the moment or say Liverpool will prove somewhere one of the best sides on several locations into say he's expecting a very very difficult game against Liverpool. While Anna slot some could be say Christian Kivu on a coach at my Inter Milan, also no Babishano, and also Okai Kivu as a player, Okaisa or no crier player, no, Oni Kivu is just so many times, or Mabo Bob, and see Kivu, you be a very, very disciplined on funny footballer and Niagro, or say, and where be, and or they and the coaching job, and see a Kivu, so he knows him to be a very disciplined coach. No wonder Inter Milan is also playing very well. Well, according to Central for Sky, for say this and a proper lineup Inter Milan might use against Liverpool. So Jan Soma in post, Bisek, Achebi, Bastoni, back three. Luis Enrique Ebebo as the right wing back, Dimarco left wing back, three-man midfielder, no, Nicolo Barella, Chanuglu, and Mkhitaryan, and the new one, Lautaro Martinez, and Marcus Thuram. So these and a probable lineup according to Central for. I've told you say Inter Milan for Epe, Tottenham goalkeeper Guillermo Vicario. Now I know the maintenance say be not dealing with Inter Milan for two because first of all I'm say boy when any sika Tottenham was before LGD free mono David. Omuntimi enye. Inti they are scouting Freiburg for our goalkeeper for Noah Atubulu. Nti sa player no and almost scouting no or a goalkeeper for Freiburg. Nti this is a player Inter Milan for so scouting. He just on 23-year-old goalkeeper there. Omufu say a year nessa. What I say? Anyway, PSG any Bilbao for na ebo and now no desire doing started training matter say we training well PSG for the person in the squad no na otu kwan and so ekobo the Bilbao game. Meanwhile Lucas Cavalier on goalkeeper and the still the recovery no when exactly he will recover because and now no still on one of Philippines and so and time and now could be menu back game no the away session of the stadium Manchester United supporters baby omo sorry and my boy no standing ovation just say omo ta boy nechi ye pa to say omo Philly boy no but over 200 for no be say over 200 for the team the last 9 games omo lose what was mako 9 next way they say relegation straight to aye wait there they say relegation common and one start edim common san Nicolas Pepe say Ronaldo now Nicolas Pepe come we could now Nicolas Pepe wo born hu nimbo anka be hu pa o and I can say be is the one Ronaldo sir say Ronaldo also Ronaldo okọ El Nasa wa shep up just a penalty be a yam farmer no number or person shep penalties are no reach 1,000 goals no obeche peja na bet say Ronaldo me na ma share 1,000 goals so call Saudi Arabia wa share 200 penalties me say Nicolas Pepe can say who the chile Ronaldo say I say football the only ball pay Messi no problem the only boy Messi that is my opinion and no. So if you love Messi, why would you want to disrespect Ronaldo? What kind of logic is this? Nicolas Pepe or Messi, no problem. Obia one your opinion. I know now would you see, but you cannot go ahead and disrespect Ronaldo or Pepe. As you forget about statistics, what I say? Nah, you say name a time and name a cry one a prime. Not that time obe matching Ronaldo. And I'm so okay. And the name of prime Susuni Messi. So the Messi there. What shall cry? Pepe na or say or the Ronaldo brand and out of form come. Hey. Anyway, Robert West of 200 for coach or say game no more boy no. The place no. Born in your so right for minutes one born on a place no but as a school for but say mistakes is game no born on no born in so no and your born beats me a winning game no say we gifted Manchester United 3 goals. It was like watching Case play. Oh, just say coach nankasa hwe asem no can just say eno ananga zo say game ni de emfa. I know a point ya amount ekwaje ni fellow countryman Jesse nti Agbadu ni Jesse no and amount enso ekwaje no twa picture mu nyina ya Ivory Coast for on me back AFCON enche nyame adoma Manchester City Champions League on Madrid ebebo no se Bernardo Silva na Savinho edi red card Manchester City next game almost so emobo ni bin so mo 1 yellow card away from mixing the next game. Why? Say Manchester United hits a former now because Manchester United last 9 games. Oh, here chats no 1 defeat. Though of course the defeats are very painful. So Everton they no defeat but I mean it is what it is. Then so 5 wins. Draw no saying mienu 3 and now we lose Subako. I think it is good. And you're bad. And you're bad. Cry. What I say? You're more mobile, so I think say a yarnessa. Hendrick so. The entire Real Madrid for us stopping him because Kessasa and the agents and then on call for no what Leon Krum will no more pedine. Real Madrid for us stop you almost say more be uncle pedine be a monster some yes, say any mammy. It say on my force boy no I will coach and coach the new suru and also say I don't get this stuff and also say Javi alone from person Jano cry no go for coach for me bana obey Jumano and it is area coach for badia and the coach remember equal opportunity to all the players and now or maybe there's another third option. The third option could be say Ebia Hendrick you know Omenya different clubs so Eddie Aman and also so girl is strange say obi anim say deal no okọ obi anim say sa na ye keka ko na all of a sudden na Madrid for no per se almost stop deal in there start with crack a crowd more Salah ya ka che ne say e ma ne ma abonten e me reply Jimmy Carragher he say and no some na Jimmy Carragher e ko kan ne there wudi Carragher ho ahia on Salah e ba be ke kan sem bebre because Carragher no say in some nibi say I before Salah ever ba Liverpool ni enim Salah to be a player of failure Chelsea na nya no credit say ono Salah na be pija Liverpool wo Jimmy Carragher Carragher they say your time man pa say boy no sheda and na odru mid zone no nim dia oye pa na say in some nibi bebre so to the extent he say or say Salah in a country Egypt agi AFCON Salah GB say wa box Salah will Liverpool as had ne kodru national team was here boxing across account say Salah GB o ma catch Salah so almost sre no e ma name be so because in some no can so cast odi akira on hwe ne ensam we be fi Salah no mu aba no e be ha dwen so onya abotwe no reply